From Kris Wu finally having a trial, Blackpink's disbandment speculations, to Garam coming back to LE SSERAFIM, we've got a lot to talk about. Let me fill you in on everything that's been going on. aespa has made history once again. According to various Korean media outlets, aespa recorded an all-time high number of pre-order sales, reaching a remarkable feat of 1 million pre-orders for their upcoming album, Girls. This incredible milestone was reached within a week. Only a week! They're literally incredible. They're the second girl group to achieve this, following Blackpink's record back in 2020 with the album. It's amazing how the girls are achieving so much, and they're still technically rookies in the industry. I can't wait to see what other records they break once the album actually gets released. These girls are going to do big things in their career, and this is only the beginning. Itzy's album, on the other hand, hasn't even come out, and they're already facing plagiarism accusations for the dumbest reasons possible. They just dropped the teasers for Checkmate, and the teasers overall are very minimalistic, with the members just posing in front of a gray background. Even with the teasers being very simple, the members' gorgeous faces and the fancy clothes they're wearing make it very hard to notice the simplicity of the photo shoot. But even these minimal pictures got faced with accusations of plagiarism. People allegedly started seeing similarities between these photos and Vivi's beam of Prism. They thought that the poses, the concept, the color schemes, and even the outfits looked the same as the Vivi's members. These netizens also brought up other instances that JYP copied other groups and thought that they were doing the same with Itzy's concept pics. White background and black outfits are literally the most common theme for teaser pics, and I can name about a dozen groups that have similar concepts for their teasers. It's crazy that they're just grasping at straws just to see Itzy be involved in another controversy. It's sad to see the way they're trying to bring the girls down without any reason. Kris Wu is finally standing on trial almost a year after he was arrested. According to the People's Court of Taoyang District in Beijing, Kris Wu's trial began on June 10th. Since the case in itself is said to be really complicated and wide, it took a year to gather all the evidence needed for the trial to progress. The chances are that he'll most likely be found guilty unless there's an evidence that proves his innocence. All court procedures will be kept confidential to protect the victim's privacy. The jury's decision and final sentence will be confirmed at a later date. As of now, Kris is being accused of gathering a crowd for promiscuous activities and forcing a minor to have you-know-what with him. If it's proven that he committed at least one of these crimes, with the exception of a capital punishment and a life sentence, he can receive a sentence less than the total sentence of all his charges and higher than the most serious sentence. The least he can receive is a 10-year prison sentence, but even that seems like too light of a punishment for netizens. What the system is doing right, and what we should be thankful for, is that they're putting the victim's privacy and safety above everything else. Let's see how the trial plays out. With Blackpink's comeback approaching, netizens have started wondering whether it will be their last. Blackpink was said to make a comeback in June, but half a month has gone by and we have yet to hear any announcement about a potential comeback. The news about a comeback in June turned to the members saying they'll be back soon, which may mean next month or even December for all we know. It's been more than 600 days since the album came out, and Blackpink are breaking records all around for the longest hiatus. With all this time between comebacks and the way the new comeback is getting pushed with no set release date, it's no wonder that netizens think that the members are not going to end up renewing under YG Entertainment when their contracts end next year. A netizen made a post on Nate Pan writing, "Their contract will end next year and they're probably negotiating their contracts right now, so isn't this why their comeback has been pushed back?" They went on to say, "They keep on pushing their individual activities and neglecting the group. I feel like Jisoo is thinking of going into acting, and Rosé seems more interested in fashion shows, so she seems to want to become a model. Jennie will just keep on doing solo promotions while being on Insta, and Lisa will promote in China and Thailand." Most of the comments didn't agree with the original poster, as they're sure that Blackpink will renew with YG and continue being a group. A commenter wrote, "Blackpink is coming back in August, and all the members said that they will go on tour near the end of the year. They said in a recent interview that they think that they'll be busy for the next 2 years because of the touring. Who are you to comment on their contract renewal?" Which is true, but if Blackpink really said that they would continue promoting for 2 years, then it doesn't look really good for the group. The members obviously want to make music, and if YG doesn't let them, then they need to get out of the company as soon as possible. Just like GOT7, they can all go into different companies and also promote with the same group. There's still time until their contracts end, but when it happens, I hope that the girls will do what's best for them, even if that means that Blackpink will disband. They're way too talented to be locked in YG's basement without any proper music promotions. A horrific thing that happened in China inspired inspired idol Shuhua to make a post to call out horrible male behavior. But what exactly happened that promoted Shuhua's post? According to SupChina, a group of men in Tangshan were caught on camera hurting a woman physically after she turned one of them down. The worst thing about it is that none of the men that were standing in a nearby shop offered to help and only kept watching. The only ones who came forward to help the poor woman were also women, but this caused them to get attacked as well. The attack lasted about 4 minutes before the men fled the scene, and 2 of the women ended up in the hospital. Fortunately, their wounds are not life-threatening and the attackers were arrested. The event has made a lot of people angry over the way women are being treated, while the assailants face no consequences, and trended several topics on Weibo about it. One of the people that spoke out against this was also idol Shuhua. She also made a post on Weibo writing, "Dear ladies, I'm sorry that I can't help you with your fear and injustice, but all you have to do is to heal well at your pace." She continued, "And for the rest, believe me, everyone will stand up to justice for you. There is no need to show mercy to such bad people. I hope you can see a little warm about this misfortune." Shuhua then went on to say that she didn't understand why the men behaved that way no matter how much she thought about it. She said, "If these people have brains, why can't you understand? If you were born human, you should be human. Don't degrade human qualities. You don't deserve to be human either." She also called for the government to take action so things like this never happen again. Shuhua finished the post by saying, "I'm sick and tired of the existence of these bad people. It's disgusting just for them to breathe alive. The Justice Department, open your eyes wide. We should not show them mercy." I'm so glad that someone with her platform is speaking out against this, and she spoke nothing but facts. We don't see many K-pop idols talking about alarming issues, so Shuhua is brave to even speak about anything of this kind. If you thought that Garam would be leaving the group, I have bad news. The LE SSERAFIM members appeared in the August issue of Japanese magazine Nono, and you guessed it, Garam was right there on the cover along with the other members. Sure, the pictures must have been taken sometime before, but if HYBE was really planning to drop her from the group, they'd just make the magazine edit her out. A netizen commented, "Even if they took this picture way back, the fact that they are releasing this without retaking the picture just shows that they have zero intention to kick her out." Another said that they would be boycotting HYBE altogether if Garam was still a part of the group in the future. They wrote, "That's right, just keep her in the group and I won't be consuming from HYBE. I can't believe that a company as big as this cannot think this through properly. Seriously, if not for Bangtan, they would be a nobody. I can't believe HYBE is actually acting like SM right now. Like, you can't tell me that this isn't the way SM handles all scandals related to their artists. Release a vague statement about the issue, put the controversial member into hiding until things calm down, and then put her back in the group as if nothing had happened. They should just be clear and upfront about this, as it's not only unfair to the members, but to the people who want to keep supporting the group but are uncomfortable with Garam being there. Just let us know what's happening to her already. What do you think HYBE is going to do with Garam? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you next time!